Okay, hello. So, yesterday, or 2 days ago, I said I'd make a lucid dreaming video for yesterday, but then I didn't feel like it. So here, as promised, is the lucid dreaming video. So, for those of my viewers who don't know, lucid dreaming is when you're in a dream state, but you're aware that you're dreaming, so you can consciously affect the outcome of the dream and control the events within the dream. So this is something I got into about a year ago, and ever since I've been trying really hard to learn, and I've had 33 lucid dreams, which is not very many, but hey, that's more than most people have in a lifetime, so I'm good. But no, I want to make this video about a technique that I worked out. So from here on out, I'm going to be speaking as though you are an experienced oneironaut. So this might be confusing to those of my friends and viewers who watch this and don't know like anything about lucid dreaming, but you can still watch it. You know, might be interesting experience. But hang on, I just had a paranoid moment. Is this recording? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm really paranoid, but that's a different story. Anyway, so this technique, something I worked out over the past year that has a pretty good success rate, and I call it the right dream on your hand technique. And basically what you do is just that. You write the word dream on the palm of your hand. Just choose a hand. I usually choose my left hand. So you just write the word dream on it in pen. Before you go to bed, like right before you go to bed, you just kind of gotta focus on it. Like I usually take a few minutes, lower the lights, and just take a few minutes to kind of meditate on my hand. Just kind of, you know, be very aware of the fact that there's something written there. And be very aware of the color of the ink, the placement, things like that. And the reason I do this, I was just thinking, well, a state check is to read something. But wouldn't it be really cool if that something was right there in front of me all the time? And what's always right there in front of me? My hands. But then when I really started thinking about it, I realized that it works on a lot more levels than just that. So you're in the dream, you look down at your hand, there's nothing there. Hopefully something in your mind goes, wait, didn't I write something there before I went to bed? Or not before I went to bed, you'd probably think, didn't I write something there earlier? Shouldn't there be a word there? And maybe that'll just make you think, well, that's kind of weird, and you check your state and find out you're dreaming. So suppose you look down at your hand and you do see a word there, you see the word dream. Hopefully that reminds you of the reason you put it there, and you do a state check. And conveniently, the state check could just be reading the word dream over. Works the same way for if you look down and the ink is a different color. Maybe that hopefully prompts you to realize that there's something weird going on. Or if the word's on a different hand, any manner of things could happen that would spark you to realize that you're dreaming. One of the dreams where I used this, I looked down at my hand and saw something written there. And when I looked back at it, it was a different something, so I guess that kind of worked. Just in that my mind did carry over that I had written something on my hand. And I think I've become lucid in like 3 or 4 dreams doing this, but I haven't tried it very many times because I'm really busy with school. I don't devote a huge amount of time to lucid dreaming during the school year. But in the summer, I'm getting much more intense about it and like trying to work out regime, ways to make time and stuff. But yeah, so that's the technique. Write dream on your hand, and I would love it if any fellow oneironauts watching would try this. I would absolutely love to hear about whether or not it worked for you, any results, just anything in general. So yeah, I definitely want you guys to all try this out. I was hoping I'd be able to give some sort of advice or something, but I really don't have anything to say that hasn't been said before. And given that I'm not exactly as experienced as I'd like to be myself, then I don't feel like it's my place to give very much advice, but I did share with you what I could. so I'm still gonna take a stab at giving some sort of advice. The best advice I could give you is if you're trying to learn to lucid dream, just persevere, because it takes, in my experience, it takes a long time to learn. And also, if you are kind of where I am, where you can induce lucid dreams, but you're not awfully good at it and you can't always do it at will, well, stop trying so hard is the best advice I can give. Because, like, right now, I have been spending, like, the past 3 weeks relentlessly trying to induce lucid dreams, and to no avail. And I was getting really, really frustrated, so in just one night, I didn't do anything, didn't try, and I had a lucid dream. So another bit of advice there is forget about it. If it's not working out for you, then just forget about it for a while and come back to it. And, what else can I say? Watch Reese Jones's videos about lucid dreaming. He will be way more helpful than I will ever be. But, yeah, I guess, I mean, I'm gonna be making lots of videos on the topic of lucid dreaming because it's something that really interests me and something I really care about. Oh yeah, here's another bit of advice. Get a book called Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming by Stephen LaBerge and Howard Reinold. You will not regret that purchase. It is a really helpful book. That's what taught me to lucid dream for the most part. And even if it doesn't help you that much, it's still a really interesting read. So visit your local library or your local bookstore. Yeah. So please comment and let me know if you tried the technique, or if you just, I love it when you guys comment, so please continue commenting. So, yep, signing off.